Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Wednesday, which means it is time for another Nozz watches Saihate no Paladin. Oh boy. So in the last episode, the actual series began. Because everything up to this point has been a prologue. So Blood and Mary, they're gone. They're dead. Gus is, I guess, just guarding the final boss, I suppose. And our boy is off to go and become powerful. He is no longer baby. He desires power. And I don't know where we're gonna go from here. It looks like from the last time on Dragon Ball Z the next time on Dragon Ball Z on the last episode that we might wind up getting a new party member here, which would be good. Because I'm going to be honest, Will is not that good without a good supporting cast. Alright, so let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and go! Oh man, he kills some... Damn, Will just... No chill on our boy, just like, alright, here's a goddamn gator man, let's kick his ass. I have become too powerful for this world. I must seek a worthy opponent. My man's about to... My man's about to have, the fucking Saitama plotline, huh? I am too powerful. Someone give me a fight. Oh, Jesus. I hope not. That was a meme, by the way. That's not, an actual thing. Please, no. I just want our twink boy to have an actual good... I want this twink to have an actual good story, goddammit. And Blood and Mary, feature a lot on this opening for dead guys. You think we're gonna have, more flashbacks and stuff? Or do you think they'll wind up reincarnating at some point during the story? That'd be fun. Because that's the fun part about reincarnation, specifically, the rules dictate that you can actually be reincarnated during your fucking lifetime. So, God, I don't know enough about Eastern mythology in order to, basically say this exactly what happens. But basically, when you reincarnate according to a lot of Eastern mythology and a lot of Eastern religion, time is irrelevant. So you could be reincarnated before, after, or during your current lifetime. And that's fucking cool. Turns out humans have been extinct for centuries. Weird how you got born. That would be funny if our man didn't run across a single human the entire time. I mean, we know he will, because we've seen the party be laid out, like on the fucking opening, but... It just comes out and he's just like... There are no humans, only goblins. Hello, Pink Skin, it's been a while since we've seen one of you. Got any shinies? Another ruined Christ, how many ruined villages is our boy gonna run across? Holy fuck. Father Time really took a bat to this place, huh? Fuck! I mean, it could just... Damn, turns out there were just a shit ton of corpses in that river. Our man just poked his head under, it's just the riverbed is just all skeletons. Fuck, my man's taken more preparation than most of my fucking D&D parties. Like, he's even using the equivalent of Goodberry to fucking maintain rations. Like, holy fuck. I wish my fucking D&D parties were this fucking prepared. Like, one of my parties just camps out in the woods with no fucking preparation. Another one, they never camp until they reach a town. Which, I mean, I guess is valid, you know, it's like... I mean, they are in Icewind Dale, so I guess camping out in a fucking blizzard, not the best idea. It's a fucking knife ear! Kill it! Guarantee you it's a knife ear! Kill it! Kill it dead before it kills you! How do you mistake that for a man? I understand it's a knife ear, so, like, you know, gender dimorphism with them is a little harder to tell, but still. Here's how you tell a male knife ear from a female knife ear, right? Male knife ears have slightly bigger ears, and female knife ears have bigger dicks. Oh wait, that might actually be a dude. Fuck. Oh shit. Should've... I hope no one actually gets upset about me making fun of elves. At this part, it's part of my brand. Half-elf? Okay, so it's slightly better than a regular elf. It's slightly better than a regular knife ear, fair enough. Fucking... My man out here is building a D&D party, holy shit. Like, honestly, I'm sorry, my brain is just immediately taking this to, like, a D&D party, and it's like, alright, you've got the paladin who fucking roleplays far too much. The elf, the half-elf player who's getting fucking tired of it. When do we get to the halfling rogue that just steals from everyone no matter what, cause he's an asshole? Like, actually, like, when do we get to the halfling rogue? Who's like, hey, who stole my magic sword? It wasn't me. It's taller than you, dumbass. I can see it behind you. Bro, there's nothing further south than this. Fucking actually, this might as well be a fucking D&D party. The super hardcore role player who speaks more or less like period English. And then the motherfucker who's like, yo, bruh, the fuck? Bruh, is that Elvish? My man's... Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Yeah, and if the rest of his family are knife ears, they might want to keep him as a pet. They also have a resistance against being charmed, so, you know, very, very helpful. Meneldorda. Damn, can't believe he's gonna eat all of his food and then just the next day be like, oh, I got to the town, it's fucking burned to shit. Wow. Wow. Man, the dungeon master for this campaign must be really handholdy. Holy shit. My man's barely done anything. My man's barely done anything, and he's just like, okay, fuck it, time for divine revelation. Here's a vision of everything burning to shit. Like, I know people that don't play Dungeons and Dragons are probably tired of me doing that, but like straight up. Like I'm like I love how this really does come across as like a fucking someone's fucking homebrew D&D campaign. He's the perpetrator. Yeah! Never trust a knife ear! What did I say? You can you can trust a knife ear about as far as you can throw them. Oh my god, that's the most fucking paladin thing I've ever heard. Holy shit. You can solve any problem with enough violence. No one got hurt, though. A warrior priest. Oh my god, my man just straight up getting recognized as a paladin now. Ah, the fertile kingdom. Allies of the submissive and breedable kingdoms. Summary execution is my bet. He was scoping you out, motherfucker. Like, everyone just immediately leapt to calling him warrior priest. Like, holy shit. Oh my god. I mean, our man's gotta move on, holy shit. Well, you just got fucking bamboozled there, William. Goddamn. Fucking lawful good ass, motherfucker. I mean, you could have asked a nearby village for help. I'm sure they would have. They would have given you something. Holy fuck. See, can't trust a knife here. The only reason he offered himself up is because they owe him. He knows he's gonna get out of this, the bastard. Unfortunately, I mean, we all know that this. No, come on. We know this isn't gonna go anywhere. Like, this would be a lot more of a. Like, if it wasn't for the opening, this would be a lot more of a, impactful scene. Because we know the elf is getting out of this. We know he is. Most shows don't bamboozle you with the fucking opening. Only a very few do. God damn it, Gus! The teachings of Gus, for fuck's sake. Like, straight up, like, I'm very much enjoying this from, like, the perspective of someone who plays D&D. Like, actually. Like, I usually don't like paladins in my fucking game. Because a lot of times they're exactly like this. But watching this in a fucking, like, media sense, where everyone's on the same level, that's good. Ironically, my issue with people playing like this in games is because majority of players don't jive with it, so it means they stick out like a sore thumb. And either I play towards the paladin and alienate everyone else, or I play towards everyone else and alienate the paladin, and it just leads to arguments. I would love if everybody just got, like, you know, period English and just went fucking ham on it. I would love that. But most do not. Hooray, they took some hostages. Did the Japanese just not have a word for paladin? Yeah, but you're a knife-ear. We accept those shortcomings. If you do betray me, we'll slaughter everyone in your village. Like, the moment they leave town, the old man's like, okay, start with the fucking children. We'll just charge in, it's fine. Just run straight at them. I've got 20 AC, I'll be fine. Oh, fuck, that's the- oh, god damn it! Ah, every time I get, super in there, fuck, god. Motherfucker. Ah. Oh boy, alright, so, you know what? I feel like the show is going to continue being very good. I kind of thought that the knife ear was gonna be a girl this whole time, but like I said, very difficult to tell with them. I do like their dynamic though. Like, okay, so, I can't really I can't really describe it any other way than like a fucking really fun D&D party. And the fact that I'm not the DM means that I get to have fun along with them. Like, those of you who haven't played Dungeons and Dragons, there are two ways to role play, right? Either you speak normally and you're like traumatic memory. Either you speak normally and just, you know, like your in character things like, oh, this is just what my character would do. But like you're playing Melfador, the elf archer, and you're like, hey yo, bro, what's good? Or you play William G. Merryblood, and you're like, ah, I shall bring peace to these lands, for it is the will of my god. You know, you just kind of like, you use period English. You don't quite go Shakespearean, because Shakespearean is not actually period. Like, but you speak with a lot more, like, formal kind of speech, right? Like, there are exceptions, of course. There were, like, characters who were, like, kind of like low-class criminals, of course, they wouldn't speak like that. They would speak like, "Hey, come on, man, I'll fucking stab you, I will." Fucking, that level of shit. But like it's one of those things where it's like if everybody is role playing and role playing well, then everything's fun. But then you get stuff like this where you've got one character's like, "Hey, yo, bro, what's good?" And another person who's speaking in character, and it's really, really fun. I like that a lot from an external perspective. From an in-character perspective, it's fucking infuriating. But here it works really, really well because it kind of shows like the difference between William and everyone else. So this entire time we've been around William, Blood, and Mary and Gus, and they speak very formally and very, very much like William does. They have like the formal role-playing voice kind of thing. And that makes sense because they're from 200 years ago, so of course their speech would seem a lot more formal. They're the ones who taught Will how to talk. They're the ones who taught him like how people in this world speak isekai language. And so it would make sense for it to sound very, very formal. But then when he gets out and he's with people that are contemporary, it's going to sound way more informal for them. And that's really, really fun. I like that quite a bit. It's a neat little subtle storytelling thing. And I don't know, I like it a lot. This God, I really like the way this is set up because it really does feel like a fucking D&D campaign, like an adventuring party that starts at one player and then another one joins and all that. Like in reality, in like an actual D&D, like these next few episodes probably take place like super sped up over the course of like an hour, but still, it's still really neat, and that's the fun part about it not being a tabletop game where you have to worry about everyone having fun. You can literally just you can extend shit out to multiple episodes. I really like this. I really do. The Gracefield giving Will some divine intervention, being like, "Hey, here's your plot hook, idiot." I like that quite a bit because it shows that Gracefield is very, very much in contact with the world and basically trying to ensure that Will is able to do what he can do. And it just kind of makes sure that Will knows where he has to go. And in a world where Will literally has a map that's 200 years out of date, like, you kind of need that. And that's really cool. Him misunderstanding the vision is another thing. But that also kind of shows us that he's still not 100% used to how this shit works. Like, Will works really well here as a character who has a lot of book learning, but very, very little street smarts. And that's going to be his main struggle, I feel like. Like, he might not have a ton of issue with a lot of, like, combat opponents, but when it comes to interacting with the world in general, I feel like he's going to struggle quite a bit, and I am very much looking forward to that. I'm hoping that this demon village does actually give him pause a little bit, but I mean, hey, we've kind of established that Will kind of is really fucking good at murdering demons. Design-wise, I mean, everything looks really good. Like, the show just has a really beautiful art style. The way each character is designed looks really good. The difference between, like, the more naive characters, like Will, and then the more jaded characters, like the villagers and, Melfador, whatever the fuck his name is, I guess is really cool. Like, you can tell by their eyes, right? Like the villagers who had their shit blown up, their eyes are smaller and they're a little more jaded. They're like blah. And then like the villagers who are kind of just worried, their eyes are bigger and like it's a very cool use of character design. Not like bigger as in like as big as Will's, but bigger still. Like, it's clear that these people have had, like, a rough go of it. And, like, and it's kind of shown in the way their faces are set up and the way their designs are. That, like, level of jadedness versus innocence a character has. I do wonder if that's going to continue. Because, that'll get really fucking obvious as time goes on. But hey, it's fun. I like it quite a bit. Because like Will just looks so fucking fresh-faced and just completely separate from everyone else, and I don't know. I think that kind of is cool to kind of set him apart like that. All in all, I'm very excited for the next episode, so they can actually take down the fucking demons, and we're probably gonna get fucking the Knife Ear joining the party permanently. Which, hey, it'll give Will someone to talk to, and hopefully the Knife Ear will get his ass beat more than once. You know. Wishful thinking. But that's really all I gotta talk about. I don't feel very good, so I'm gonna go lay down. But until then, I hope everybody enjoyed this, that I didn't ramble too goddamn much. I am gonna be streaming today, if you guys want to catch that. That's gonna be at 3 o'clock. And I also try and post anime every single day at noon. If you want to support the channel, you can always do so by, the subscribing and sharing, or if you want to do so with money, you can do with Stream Elements or Patreon, which are linked in the description. Tomorrow is going to be Mushiko Tensei, and I'm sorry, my brain just left my head. Oh boy. I'll see you around, everyone. Bye-bye. As always, I am Nozz, and I'll see you in the next video. Most probably I've all become a goblin today, and I will see you a round.